Welcome to Fasting to Fit. I'm Denisha Island, and today I'm going to be showcasing day 4 of my dry fast. I hope it's day 4. It's all just looks like it's all meshed together now. So at this point, I'm not having a bunch of signs and symptoms. I just have some dry mouth and my tongue is really white. My abdomen feels super sore. So I'm believing that that's fat burn. I'm hoping it's fat burn, but I don't know if you guys, it just feels like I've been sucking in my stomach and holding it for like forever. And I know I'm not sucking in and it's just sore. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Hopefully that soreness will ease off a little bit. Not really tired. I've just been working. I'm a realtor, so I'm just been doing some paperwork. So day 4, I got my walk-in. Hello. So I am out here even before daybreak today. I'm enjoying it. I was a little scared. I really was. Like my husband's bringing me out here in the dark. But I have a lot of things on the agenda for today, so just gotta get started early. Okay, so I'm back from my walk. I did get my 2 miles in, thankfully. It was nice, it was cool. Thankfully we got some daylight, and I like the daylight, but it was pretty cold, so I didn't get as much of a sweat as I normally would. I guess that's something about it being fall, so I'm used to going out walking and it's already 80 degrees in the morning and I sweat out a bunch, but now my body's trying to retain that heat while I'm going for my walks. But got 2 miles in, that was good. I got a little bit of jogging in. I am like the slowest walker, slowest runner ever. So many times my mile might be like a 30-minute mile. And it's been like that my whole lifetime. And I'm just like completely fine with that as long as I'm getting some form of exercise in. So we're also not even going back to the gym now, still with COVID and all the things with the pandemic. But more than just thinking about COVID or pandemic, I think about the thought of having to wear a mask while I'm working out. Doesn't sound like fun to me at all or anything that I want to do. I do have a busy day today, so I'm gonna get started on that. I don't have many signs or symptoms to report. After this workout, I was a little bit nauseous, so that's not fun. That is something that generally will happen once I get further in the fasting process. I get a little bit more nauseous with working out, and that's all right. And that's it. So I'm not afraid of the dark. It didn't have to do with darkness per se, that I did not want to be out early, super before sunrise. But funny enough, the animals look at me so much differently now. I don't know if it's like the smell of ketones, but since I started carnivore and since I've been fasting, I don't know if my smell gives a different aroma. These deer, they look at me like with disgust. They look at me with hate, some with a little bit of fear, like they don't know if they're going to be my next meal or what. They used to look like they would take carrots out of my hands. Now they look at me like on the defense. Are we going to have to attack? Or is she going to attack us? Are we going to have to be able to defend ourselves? We don't know. So this is what I'm thinking the deer are thinking, and that's why I don't want to be out like super early where I can't see them. I need to be able to see where those deer are, see where all the animals are. I'm not a farm girl, I'm a city girl, so just being inside would be nice. It was a morning where we just had to get that workout in pretty quickly. It was less than an hour, and be able to get on with the rest of the day. Today, I don't really have much to say. But I was thinking a lot about these different dry fasting programs that there are, and I don't know if anybody has done any of those where it's like 5 days dry fasting, you lose 30 pounds. There's herbs and all kinds of different things, espresso that they give to you or that you can take during your dry fasting cycle. I don't know if any of you have gone through that cycle, or if you know anybody who's gone through it and what their experience was. If they have a YouTube channel, please just link it so that I can watch their videos. I'm just very interested. I really want to make sure whatever weight I lose is something that I can maintain, something where I go from, okay, maybe I only lost 10 or 15 pounds during a week's time, but that I'm not going to gain it all back as soon as I drink water or whatever the case is. So I just really want to know different people's experiences with different programs. But also something with the dry fasting programs that I have seen, that they want you to walk, I don't know if it's 10 miles a day or 20 miles a day. That is not something that I'm able to do unless I like clear my schedule for a week to do this. I have watched some videos on YouTube. I have not seen many follow-up videos past that point of just losing 30 pounds in the 5 days, of what happened after. Do you gain the weight back? What are you doing after you eat? So those are all interesting questions I have. So if anybody has gone through these programs, please let me know. What is giving people the best results? I need to know. So I'm interested in hearing more about that. I've been doing a little bit of research, and you know, everything's interesting. We got to see how we can revamp this a little bit. I know it can be easy to get fasting fatigue and kind of be like, oh, okay, like I'm fasting. But if you throw something different in there, sometimes it helps you and it encourages you to move a little bit further. I've noticed even with my fasting routine, if I just dry fast the whole week, I kind of get a little bored. But if I have maybe a day or two of water fasting in between, I'm not as bored about the fasting because it kind of keeps me on my toes. I know which day I'm on. I understand, okay, there's different changes and fluctuations in my body based on what I drink or what I don't drink. Here is my day 4 weigh-in. Yay, still losing weight. Thankfully, the drop today was greater than yesterday. Over 10 pounds already for this week, and looking forward to losing more. I'm hoping for at least 15 pounds during this 7-day cycle. If it could be more, right now averaging about 3 pounds a day. If it can be more, I'll take more. So we'll see what happens. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you. Please don't forget to subscribe.